Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Financial Express newspaper headline. So, first of all, mobile exports top rupees 50,000 crore in 8 months. Next, after telcos, Google turns to startups. Next, digital platform do an Argentina. Next, top 50 willful defaulters of bank rupees 92,570 crore. Next, note in circulation rise 8% in past 1 year. Sitaraman. Next, net energy gain from nuclear fusion. Next, on page number 2, in that top 50 willful defaulters of banks rupees 92,570 crore rupees. Next, labor laws don't permit moonlighting, says minister. Next, notes in circulation rose 8% in 1 year to rupees 31.93 trillion FM. Next, PM to chair second national conference of chief security in Jan. Next, sugar output rises 5% during October 1 to December 15. Next, almost two-fold jump in oil mills exports (SEA). Next, flexi staffing 78,000 jobs added in July September. Next, Parliament questions in that PMLA ED attaches rupees 907 crore assets of crypto exchanges. Next, 3,291 foreign companies active in India till September government. Next, 150 vacant posts in SFIO, efforts being made to fill them government. Next, capital procurement for armed forces nod to rupees 2.46 trillion proposals. Next, privatization of PSBs, government to take calls after talks with ministries RBI. Next, bill tabled in LS to repeal over 60 RHI law, archaic laws. Next, on page number 3, in that farmer income scenes rising 70% in 7 years. Next, CPSC's post 57% jump in FY 2022 profit. Next, delay in crediting funds, EPFO pulls up field staff. Next, government mulls quality control measures for rubber cement. Next, exports to UAE surge after FTA. Next, coal mine auction center extends deadline to Jan 13. Then on page number 4, in that with Ionic 5 Hyundai to stay the premiumization course. Next, mobile user pays fall for second straight month. Next, Wipro acquires food and spice brand Nirapara. Next, Ducati India to hike prices from Jan. Next, Alliance Air extends agreement with ATR. Next, Credai seeks relief for buyers in budget. Next, Dr. Agrawal's to expand in Kerala's with rupees 100 crore. Next, FTC India inks pact with Bhutan firm. Next, former IIMS director Goles Ria joins Medanta. Next, IT services hiring in slow lane drops 39% year on year in November. Next, Sterling and Wilson promoters to sell 3.6% stake. Next, Ericsson scaling up output to accelerate 5G deployment. 5G deployment. Next, Indigo retains top spot in on time performance. Then on page number 5, in that demerger to open new doors for Deepak Fertilizer CMD. Next, date for Sirai resolution bids extended to December 24. Next, AI pilot unicorns call for chairman to intervene. Next, Dabur promotes to sales stake. Next, India Vietnam emerge has new manufacturing hubs for Apple. Then on page number 6 is an article section in that rekindling animal spirits. Next, saving the bees is not the same as saving the planet. Next, the new world of social commerce. Next, the use and abuse of inflation history. Then on page number 7, in that Accenture margin headwinds will likely moderate. Next, L&T deal will be one of gain. Next, Yes Bank ROA recovery gradual. Next, PDG bets big on green data centers in India. Next, Zoom is no longer just a meeting app. On page number 8, in that COP15 reaches deal to halt decline in nature by 2030. Next, Voyager to sell assets to Binance in $1 billion deal. Next, UAE said to host trade ministers meet in 2024. Next, Evergrande's stake in services unit drops. Next, Japan to mull revising deflation mandate. Next, China's first COVID deaths since December 3 has official count disputed. Next, police guard moratorium. Next, Meta warned by EU over antitrust laws. Next, Mondelez to sell gum business in developed market for $1.35 billion. Next, Binance books are a black box. Filings show as crypto giant tries to rally confidence. Next, Indian origin Priya Lakhani on UK panel for future tech. Next, Russian drones hit Kiwi Putin in Belarus. Then on page number 9, in that SEBI plans to reduce broker float time to less than a day. Next, Accenture's earnings signal moderation in FY24 IT growth. Next, Dhanuka's agri-tech share buyback to open on December 26. Next, RBI slabs to rupees 2.66 crore penalty on Bank of Bahrain and Kuwait. BSC. Next, KFin Technologies IPO subscribed 55% on first day of offering. Next, Allied blenders and distillers to others get SEBI note to float IPO. Next, rupees 4.29 crore demand notice to promoters of Deccan Chronicle. Next, rupee rises by 13 paisa to 82.62 against dollar. Next, HDFC Bank targets issuing 1 million credit cards a month. Next, HDFC rises prime lending rate by 35 basis point. Next, rising rates may pose risk to MSME loan portfolio. Next, stocks halt losing streak has Ato FMCG shine. Then on page number 10, in that Yes Bank transfers $5.81 billion worth bad loans to JC Flowers. Next, ICRA upgrades outlook on banks to positive. Next, SEBI proposes steps to boost investor grievance redressal mechanism. Next, Paytm HDFC Ergo launch insurance policy to protect mobile transactions. Then on page number 14, in that 18% of Mumbai MSME loan are NPAs. Next, government to set up grievance panels for social media users. Next, BJP MLC proposes bill to ban halal certification. Next, government notifies 6 IRDA regulation. Next, CBI conducts inquiry at Shiva Kumar's properties. Next, shoot back Marathi speakers in Karnataka border area Shinde. Next, Haryana government notifies rules to implement law against conversion. Then on page number 16, in that Twitter users vote to outstanding Musk as chief. Next, BCCI meet on selection panel contracts today. Next, Gadkari launches infra sector surety bond insurance. Next, farmers gather in Delhi again for protest rally. Next, Huj claimed 38 lives, higher figures misleading Bihar. Next, the net energy gain from fusion. Next, nuclear fusion and its energy potential. Next, the National Inclination Facility Experiment explained. Next, charting fusion. Next, energy acquisition. Next, the fusion landscape today and where we stand after NIF net energy gain. Next, SC disposed of 6,844 cases since CJI took over. Next, net leasing of office space may rise up to 49% JLL. Next, Argentina celebrates greatest football match ever seen. Next, CCI rates some steel companies' premises for price conclusion. Collusion. Collusion. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.